Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not the one who will climb fast in his career, no matter how much he might talk about it. He enjoys the good things in life and can seem lively and creative. But putting in long hours of fighting for promotions isn't his style. If you're hoping he will rise to great heights in his job, be careful. He likes comfort more than competition, and progress may be slow.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When problems come up at work, he doesn't fall apart easily. He's usually calm and doesn't get too angry or upset, even if things don't go his way. Instead of breaking down or giving up, he'll quietly try to keep things in order and stay positive.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work find him friendly and easy to get along with, though he may not always be polite or careful with his words. He isn't usually the type to get into loud arguments or create big problems with others. Still, he isn't one for fights or tension. He prefers to avoid drama and stay on good terms with most people.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine in your own career, he'll be genuinely happy for you. He isn't someone who measures his worth by outdoing others, and he isn't easily threatened or made jealous. He may not push himself at work the same way you do, but that won't make him feel less.
What if you start earning more than him?
He won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. Money and status aren't big drivers for him, so your higher income won't hurt his pride. You can expect honest support from him, not jealous comments or cold behavior.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He likes to keep things in order, so he tends to handle money with care and doesn't spend wildly. You won't find him making sudden risky purchases or wasting money on things he doesn't need. If you want someone who respects a budget and avoids big money mistakes, he's a good choice.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He tends to live within his means and doesn't put on a show to look richer than he is. He's practical about what he can afford and won't chase after fancy things just to impress others. He's more about real happiness than outside approval.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's quite open hearted and generous, both with his kindness And when it comes to sharing what he has, if you or someone close needs help, he won't hesitate to step in and offer support, whether it's his time or money. Life with him will feel giving, not selfish or small minded.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward when it comes to money matters. You won't find him hiding expenses or keeping secrets about finances. He believes in being clear and honest, even if he doesn't always use the softest words.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared, not just left for you to do alone. He likes things neat and in their place, so he'll naturally help out around the house and expect both of you to pitch in. You can count on him to stand beside you, not treat you like the housemaid.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually get involved and help with chores and diapers, not just stand around telling you what to do. He likes things to be neat and orderly, so he'll take real responsibility for housework and childcare, not leave it all on your shoulders. With him, you get a real partner, not just a supervisor.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side rather than just trying to win an argument. He's not someone who gets stuck on being right all the time or picking fights over small things. You won't find him shutting you down or raising his voice.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays calm and doesn't lash out with hurtful words or aggressive actions. He's not the kind to shout, insult, or make you feel small during a disagreement. His anger is more likely to show up quietly without drama or harshness.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he is not someone who gets angry very quickly. He's good at staying calm and doesn't lose his temper over small things, which makes life with him peaceful and steady. You won't have to walk on eggshells or worry about sudden outbursts.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's in the wrong. He doesn't find it hard to admit his mistakes, and he won't go blaming you just to protect his own pride. If there's a problem, he's more likely to quietly accept it and look for ways to make things better.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He's caring and not pushy. So if you say you're not comfortable or need space, he will honor it without demanding or arguing. You won't have to worry about unwanted pressure or feeling unsafe.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He's not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He values your feelings and understands that everyone needs their own space sometimes. Instead of sulking or making you feel guilty, he accepts your no calmly and respects your comfort.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He doesn't hold things over your head or use private matters to hurt or embarrass you later on. What happens between you stays safe with him and he respects the trust you share.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values the warmth and closeness you share and isn't always looking around for something new. With him, loyalty comes naturally and you can feel secure in his commitment.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He doesn't act jealous, controlling, or suspicious over small things. With him, you're more likely to feel free and respected, not suffocated or watched.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective side doesn't come from a controlling place. He cares and wants you to feel safe, but he doesn't use that as an excuse to boss you around or limit your freedom. With him, you'll feel supported, not smothered or restricted.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do most of the work alone. He believes that raising kids should be shared between both partners. And he's ready to help with everything from homework to bedtime stories. With him, you can trust that your load will be lighter.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he stays calm and doesn't lose his temper easily. He knows how to handle mistakes and emotions in a gentle way without yelling or harsh words. Instead of blaming or getting angry, he'll talk things through, help the kids understand, and guide them patiently.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have your own dreams, interests, and needs outside of family life. You'll find him cheering you on whether you're at home or pursuing something for yourself.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who will pretend to support your career only to pressure you to quit once you have a child. He truly respects your dreams and believes in sharing both parenting and household duties together. Even after your family grows, he will encourage you to keep growing too.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His caring side shows up around family, and he's happy to make them feel welcome and included. With him, your family will feel at home, not just like guests being tolerated. He will try to adjust to your family instead of expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He doesn't lose his temper or react with hurtful words, even in difficult situations. You won't see him fighting with your family or blaming you for their actions.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he isn't the kind of man who acts modern with you but suddenly expects you to be a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and doesn't want you to pretend or put on a show just to impress others. With him, you can be yourself at home with his family and out in the world.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with his family. He knows how important it is for you to feel backed up, especially when things get tough. He won't leave you to handle trouble alone or act like it's none of his business.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who will always put his mother first no matter what. While he respects his mother, he understands that his life with you is important too. If there's a conflict between you and his mother, he won't blindly take her side or avoid the issue.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or your private life with his mother or sister. He knows how important it is to keep certain things just between the two of you. This shows he respects your privacy and values trust in the relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels steady, warm, and surprisingly cheerful day after day. He brings care and kindness to everyday routines, and you don't have to worry about drama or mood swings.